So some quick tips about PowerPoint. Um, the most typical thing that I use is this insert shapes little dialog here. I typically, um, if you wanted to draw like kind of a workflow flow of your methods or something like that, I would drop a box in, maybe do the rounded edge box, and you can draw that, and you can type some text or step 1 in here. The colors that I think look best right off the bat are these second row here, or a third row, or for bold, this top row here. So just the regular old Microsoft colors. Once you get it in there, you can change your outline here. And they always start as blue, so just change to black or gray. And then text fill, just the text in that object is right there, so you can change it to black. One thing that always looks nice, if you go to Format Shape, you can go to this middle button, the effects, and add a shadow, and it looks a little bit more cool. Sometimes you have a map and you only have a couple of things on it, you could just throw a PowerPoint object that's got a shadow on it right on top of that on your PowerPoint slide, and it looks pretty darn neat. So you can do like extra stuff on top of your maps in here as well. You could also, if you wanted to build like I don't know if it'd be good enough in PowerPoint to do it, but if you wanted to build your whole like scale bar and north arrow and all your text in PowerPoint, do that as well. So then the thing that other people are typically looking for is arrows. So if you do insert shapes and then you pick the arrows, you can hover over your thing, and if you attach it to one of these little handles that pop up, it'll always stick to that spot. Also, if you hold shift while you're moving something, it will put it along a plane, so you can always do straight lines. With a line, you can, if you have this format shape open, you can go to make it wider, and you can make it gray, and you can change the arrow types here. So end arrow type, you could make it that guy, whatever you want. And then something that helps a lot is you never have to build this object again. Of course, you can copy and paste it, but you could just, if you click on it and you hold Control and Shift and then you move it over, it'll just make an exact copy of that. So if you just hold Control on any item, it'll just copy it again and then copy it again. So you can imagine you can fill up your page pretty quickly with these copies of your multiple steps in your diagram. And then, if you attach both ends to a little handle, then you have a pretty good, oh, maybe not. Oh, I never attached the other end of this guy. So you have to like actually drop it on there. But then once you do, it'll move around with you. So those are actually some of the most helpful things that you're going to see in PowerPoint. And might be most of what I want to say. I guess if you want to just add text, you can, of course, if you do that, insert shapes again, you can just add a text box anywhere. I guess the only other thing to know is that if you add a shape and you want to change it because you don't like it anymore, you can click on it and then go to this format, which in Microsoft, it's annoying. A lot of these ribbons only show up when you're selected something. So if you click on it, then the format ribbon shows up, and you can edit shape, and you can change it to whatever you want. So like I use the database symbol a lot, so it just flipped it to that other symbol. So you can change it continuously. So if you want to like throw a few of these boxes out there and then change your shape, you can do that pretty easily. If you have multiple things in the same window, you can of course add bullet points to it in in there, and then you can align it, and that still looks pretty good. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you.